Hello friends, good morning and welcome to the new video of the Nukkad Code, and in this video we are going to learn about method overloading. Okay. So what is method overloading? Let me tell you, method overloading is nothing more than a method having same name but different arguments. So let me write it here. Method having same name and different arguments. If a method has same name and different arguments, okay, then we say that method is overloaded. Now let us see what is overloading with the proper example. Suppose we have a class here, class A. So we have a method with method P with no argument, with an integer value and with an double value. So suppose here its definition is like this: public void. Now suppose now let's define this method. This method is same, will completely same, that is public void. So friends, here I have some code. Now let us understand with this code what is overloading. So here we have a class and it is having three methods. The method name is P. Everywhere means the three methods have the same name. Okay, that is the method having the same name and different arguments. That is, here you can see we have no argument. Okay, so the same method is written here, that is public void P, no argument. Here you can notice no argument, and inside it we are having CSO, no parameter. Okay, and the second method is having an integer parameter, and here you can say it is having double parameter. So the same method, the method having the same name here, and the number of arguments inside it, the number of arguments are different. That is, here no arguments, here single argument, and here also single, but the argument type is different. Here it is int, it is double. Okay, so we can say that this method P is overloaded here and this method P is also overloaded here. So these three are overloaded method. I think now you don't have any confusion regarding method overloading. Now let us go and learn about the rules of overloading, what we should keep in mind while overloading a method. So rules for overloading, rules for method overloading. So friends, now let us understand about the rules of method overloading. Here I have written the rules of overloading. Let me read it for you. The return type can be different. The second is can't change only the return type. And the third is access levels in any direction. So let us understand this. Now let us understand each rule one by one. The first rule says return type can be different. What does this mean? It means that suppose we have a method public void P and it is having no arguments. Okay, now let us have its overloaded method. So for overloading we must have the same name. Okay, and the number of arguments, here we have 0 arguments, so the number of arguments must be different. That is, it can be, if it is 0, it can be 1 2 3 4, any number of arguments. So suppose we are having only one argument. Okay, so we have now overloaded this method. Okay, the number of arguments are different and the name of the method is same. Okay, now it is saying the return type can be different. That is, if this method, suppose here we have public, this method can have any return type. It can be int, it can be having string, it can be having byte, anything. It does, like overriding, it does not need or it does not require to have the compatible data type. It can be anything, any return type here. Okay, so this was about rule number 1. Now let us understand about rule number 2. Can't change only the return type. So here I have some code here. It is, you can see here, method P is having 2 integer arguments, and we are trying to overload this method. So we are having the same name, and you can see here we are not having different arguments. Okay, we are not having different arguments, but what we are going to do, we are going to do here that return type is int. The method number of arguments is same, the name of the method is same, and what we are doing, we are changing the return type. So is it a overload or not? Is it a proper overload? What do you think? So let me tell you here that method overloading is all about having same name and different argument, must have different arguments. That is, here if methods are having the same number of arguments but we are changing only the return type, then it is not a proper overload. Okay, and also it is not a proper overriding. You can see here it is not a proper overriding. Also in overriding we must have actually parent to child relationship, and also this return type should be compatible. So think of it as overload. It is not a proper overload. We must have the number of arguments different. That is, it can have more arguments. Suppose number of arguments in this is C, then now we can say it is a proper overload. So the rule number 2, that is, can't change only the return type. So we cannot have the same method signature. We can say that same method signature but different return type we cannot have. Okay, so here the method signature is same and we are only changing the return type, so it is not a proper overload. Okay, now let us understand about rule number 3, access levels in any direction. What does this mean? That in overloading, this access level, that is public, protected, default or private. So in overloading, what we can have any access modifier here. That is, we can have public, protected, any modifier. So friends, now we saw about the rules of method overloading. Now let us see some interesting scenarios of the method overloading. So here you can see we have a class A and we have 4 overloaded methods, that is P with a integer, long, float and double. And here is a driver class, and in this driver class we are calling this method P by passing an argument 10, and it is integer value. So which of these methods will be called? What do you think? So let me tell you which method will be called. When we are having here a integer value, and there is a exact match, that is, here you can see we have an integer value. If a exact match is found, then that method is executed. So exact match, okay, if exact matched method is found, then that method is called. So what will be printed here? If anything is written here, suppose we have a written system.out.println inside int version. Okay, so int version will be printed. Okay, now what will happen if I write here 10.0f? I am passing here the float value. Then what will happen here? What will happen if we pass the float value 10.0f? Then a method with the exact match will be searched. So here we have exact match, that is float f. So this method will be called. Okay, now suppose what will happen if we have here 10.0, that is a double value. What will happen if we have double value? Then the method with the double argument will be called. Now let us consider an interesting scenario here. If I pass this character a, if I pass this character a, p dot a, then what will happen? So friends, to answer this, if we are passing a character value, okay, we are passing here a character. So friends, here we are passing a character value, and here compiler will look for the character method, that is overloaded method with the argument taking as character. So here we have integer, long, float, double, but we are not having any character. So will this give a compilation error? What do you think? Will this give a compilation error? Okay, so we will see this example. So we will see this example working in our code. Now let us consider that, let us suppose that here we do not have this method. We do not have this method, that is integer value. So when we pass here the value as 10, p10, then which method will be called? Here we do not have any exact matching method, that is we do not have any integer value. So which method will be called? Will long will be called, or float will be called, or double will be called, or it will give a compilation error? Okay, so to understand these scenarios, we have to understand a very important concept in Java, that is called as automatic promotion. Automatic promotion. Automatic promotion. So we have to understand this automatic promotion. What is this automatic promotion? So let us understand this automatic promotion in detail.